Welcome back to the Black Birdshed. Today I'm going to hopefully finish off the top part of the new build on this cage. I'll just show what we've done so far and then what we've got there to do. So let's get in there. So at the moment I can still get inside it because I haven't put the base down permanently yet. So in here we've got the bit of perspex against this window here. So we've now got double glazed glass, plus we've got the perspex. But more importantly, birds can't get into that area. So if I don't need to have a tray that goes right in. So we've got this trim all the way around now, and the tray will go just underneath that. And we'll be putting that in later on. I've got these two trays nearly finished. The trays that are going to go here and here. And I've got to build the one where I'm stood, which is going to go here. The trim's along here as well. I've got a little bit more work to do on this here. Just got to sand this down and then just put another coat. Got some hooks hanging from the ceiling here, and one above me. And those are going to be for some hanging perches. Now I copied the design. Well, the idea I got was off watching Mr. Avery. He had some ones for his cages, and they were magnetic, and they had two little perches on them, but they hung from the ceiling of the cage. Well, here I wanted them to be longer because they've got to fill quite a big flight here. And these two here, I've got them so they actually spin. They can actually spin 360. This one's not going to be doing that, but there we go. Let's get out of the cage. So yeah, this bit around here is all now had quite a couple of coats. I've just got to be conscious that I get the cage fronts are here, but I don't have perches straight on the cage fronts, so that's why I'm having the perches hanging in the middle, so that I don't want any drop-ins to go onto these, onto this. I mean, I get a bit already, but I don't want that covered in shit. Yeah, I've got to put the tray on here, the bottom tray, or the bottom shelf, before I put the tray on it. And then I've also got to put a bit of beading across here, similar to that, which I've already got cut. It's just here. Yeah, and this is going to be going something like that, along there. So let's crack on and do it. Oh yeah, another thing I've done is I've got one of those ladders, and then I've screwed it. I'm just suspending it off big screws, and the reason I did that is because I didn't want the perch to go right to the edge, because then drop-ins will come down and go on the walls, and I didn't want it to come right to fully to the end here, because again drop-ins would go onto this bit just around here. As you can see here, I wanted the drop-ins to go straight down and onto the removable tray. Cleaned up these cages here, and the other cages are just down there waiting to be gone. Right, before we do this though, so a quick look around the shed. So we got the 3 hens in here, 3 hen Goldian Finches. They're nearly ready now. She's so close to being fully molted out. There's the mother there with the red head, and then there's the black-headed white breasted one. Cock canaries are in here. They're actually out at the moment. There's the hole. They're now having a bath. And then we've got the 5 cock Goldian Finches in here. The dad, which is the orange one there, he started a molt about, honestly, it seems like about 2 weeks ago, and he's nearly through it. He's molting so quick, so he's going to recover up nicely again. Then we've got the new one up there. I still think he's got air sac mite. I have ordered the treatment, the S76, and it meant to come last Monday. It doesn't come, so it's a week late. That's off eBay. The other 2 here, the red-headed there, molting out nice, lilac breasted. There you go. He's going to be a nice bird, and there's another one as well there. Those are the 2 I'll be getting rid of. I'm keeping the white breasted. So that means I'll be keeping 3 cocks in there and 3 hens in there, but 2 of them will be brother and sister. So I have purchased some more. So we've got two birds in here, both blackheads. That's the cock. Now, I think these birds are quite big, and I don't know if that's a good thing or whether they're too big. But you might think that maybe these birds over here are small. So, you know, I've got a cock and a hen in here anyway, so these aren't going to be a pair, but I'll put him with the hen I've got, and she can go with the spare cock. So I should be running 4 pairs next season, and you know, there'll be good traits from these birds and good traits from the birds I've got, and we'll pick out the best babies from that going forward, and we'll see what we do next season, the season after that. Right, now there's also 2, these are in quarantine by the way, there's 2 Irish Fancies in there. That pale yellow one is the hen, and that lovely one there, that variegated dark and yellow, lovely slender neck, he is that's the cock. So those 2 will allow me to mix up my Irish Fancies a bit. There's a hen I've got there from my lot, which I bred last year, and we've got the cock in there, another yellow cock, and the mother's out in the flight. So I'll have 3 pairs there, and again, we're not having to put brother and sister together, so that's good. Right, quite a few you're probably wondering how we got on with the star finches. Well, there's the pair, and the 3 babies in here are absolutely doing brilliantly. They're so strong, beautiful bright eyes, a little bit of red on their tail, so you can tell they're star finches. No coloration coming through yet, probably be quite a few weeks before they start to colour up, but they're gorgeous birds. And in the nest box we have got more eggs. 6 eggs in there. I've taken one of the eggs out, replaced it with a pot egg. I just think that they reared 3 really well. I don't want to try them with 6. I'll try them with 5. Now, not quite so good news with the fostering. They initially hatched 4 and 1 died pretty much straight away, but that was early on. Then we had the 3 babies there. They were considerably different in size, and they actually hatched before the other ones as well, so they were actually ahead, but they soon fell behind the other 3, which were parent reared. So at the moment there's only 1 left, but he's doing really well. Let's see if I can get him to come out of the nest box. There's the hen coming out now, and the baby, there it is. Okay, so doing really well. It's not far off those other ones that we've just seen. The other one was a little bit light, to be fair, and I think I can't perhaps blame the parents. It might have been that he just got light. This one is begging for food all the time, and they're on some eggs. So I've got in there 5 or 6 eggs, which I got from this flight. Now I got them out of this box and out of this box. They could be cutthroats, they could be mannequins, could be spice finch. I don't know. I think they're going to be cutthroats because they're slightly roundeder than most finch eggs. So we'll see how they get on with those. Hopefully they're fertile. They are sitting on them. The little young sitting on them as well. So they're not in. They've got a bit of muck on them. So I'm hoping that they will incubate those and hatch those out. Anyway, let's get on with the build. Oh yeah, and one more. While I was buying these, I bought a yellow-headed starfinch cock. And then down here we've still got the birds I need to get rid of. Cocks down here, and what I believe to be hens in this one. Quite a lot of them. Okay, so let's crack on with this, and I'll do some videos so you can see what I'm doing. But the first thing I'm going to do is sand down a bit of trim and then just give it a couple more coats, and then we'll start working on the shelf. Right, see you in a bit. that's pretty much it at the moment. I've got to put the drinkers in and food. I've got to put a load of stuff on the floor as well, so I'll do that first and then we'll let the birds in. Right. Just put the camera in here. See whether you can see him coming in. Okay, so they're all in now. I've just got to sort out their waters, which I'll be putting on the side. I've got these slightly shorter perches there, hoping that the droppings from the top here won't land on any birds that might be perching there, but it's just for their waters. I could cut those a bit shorter. This thing in the middle here, this perch that's a long pole, these are all varnished, by the way, just to help me clean them if I do need to clean them. That doesn't rotate, so it just swings a little bit. The other two do rotate totally. You've got the perches on the wall as well, so I'm hoping that they've got enough perches. A couple of perches at the top, but there's nothing on the side, so I'm hoping that the droppings won't go onto the side. So I'm just going to put their waters in there then. So I think that's pretty good. Now I haven't quite finished it. Or I've run out of time again. It's got dark and I've got to let the birds in. So I've just got a little bit of touching up to do. Might do this tonight. I've got to put a thicker piece of a 34mm piece of wood along here and screw that in. Obviously fill the holes and paint it. See, there is a gap underneath there now which birds can't get through, but I do need to do that. Probably do that in the next well, while the birds are in. And where I fill the holes here, this piece now has been lowered. It's been lowered, so it was there higher before. It was right up to here, temporary. It's now in its proper position. I've had to cut the to compare it to this number 10 one down here, where I've got a curve on this partition that I put my finger. I had the same on this one here, same as the 3 there. It's probably a better option to show you. So I had to cut that out so that this shelf can go in and go out with this partition still in position. So I can still grab that and pull it, so I'm happy with that. But yeah, it's starting to look the biz now. I've got to sort out the food, so I'm probably going to go with 2 food hoppers there and do these 2 on the side as well. So we'll do those. There you go, I've got one here, so let's put that in. That one's canary. So hopefully I can get enough food hoppers in. That's going to be enough for them. I haven't quite finished the tray. This tray here, the bigger tray, I do just have to put an edge on it. So that can be done tomorrow. I'll pull it out. I'm going to varnish both the trays as well, so that can be done tomorrow as well. But now I don't need to sweep the bits out. I can pull the trays out, the bits that come with the trays. So that's going to be so much better. And then obviously once it's all finished up tomorrow and a lot more done to it, you know, the finishing touches, I'll put some DE powder down, anti-mite, and do a few more final touches really. So we've got plenty of birds that can go right at the top there, which is good. And then there's plenty of other perches around, which some of them I put these little sandpaper bits on so they keep their nails down. And hopefully it won't be too long before we can leave them out outside all year. So probably looking like January, late January now, isn't it? So it won't be looking until probably mid-March if I'm confident that we'll leave them out throughout the night. Even then you can have temperatures that drop, so we'll have to see. I think it's a matter of just keeping an eye on the weather reports. That's it really. Yeah, thanks very much for watching. So today we've done a bit more work on the cage, and it is really nearly finished. And I did show you the other birds. So that's some good luck. We've got one fostered star finch and 3 parent breed star finches, which are doing really well. So that's good. So again, thanks very much for watching. Please subscribe. Hit the like button. Any comments? I'll try and get back to people when and whenever I can. Thank you. Keep smiling.